What's up? Hello everyone, I am Kelly Schaffner and okay, I cannot contain my excitement. I am so glad that you showed up for this video because this is my favorite kind of video to make. This is a shoe haul and I have thrifted all of these shoes in the past month or so to sell online. That is what I do. I resell women's pre-loved shoes and clothing to make my living. I am so glad that you showed up today to see what I have found to resell. I have had my eye out on spring and summer shoes, but you know, I can't pass up a great pair of boots or all season shoes. So there is definitely a mixture. In fact, it's almost half and half. I have an entire IKEA bag filled with spring and summer shoes and sandals, and I also have an entire IKEA bag filled with boots and all weather shoes. So yeah, there's a lot of shoes, 31 to be exact. Everything I'm going to share today is listed. In fact, some of the items have sold. I have some shoes here that have sold over the weekend and I need to ship them out tomorrow, so I had to make this video. It is so windy outside, and forgive me if you can hear that wind whipping around. It is a bona fide windstorm here in southern New Mexico today. Now, I am going to share first with you the shoes that sold. This pair of shoes I was going to share as the finale because I think these might be my favorite shoes that I found. I love these shoes, and these shoes sold, I would say, within 20 minutes of listing them. Someone liked the shoes. I automatically send them a 20% off offer, and they accepted that offer, and I sold these shoes for $68. Now, when I found these shoes, I bought them strictly on style. This is a pair of shoes that I would wear myself if they were my size. They unfortunately were not my size, or probably fortunately were not my size, because I bought these to resell. I did not know that this was a rare style. I know, you're like, Kelly, shut up. Show us the shoes. Look at these shoes. Are these absolutely adorable shoes? These shoes are called the Sahara, and they are an all leather, like caged vamp, or almost a gladiator. It doesn't really go high up on the ankle, but look at this embellished camel. Now, originally, I thought this was a llama, but the title, the name of this shoe is the Sahara, and then it dawned on me, this is probably a camel, and this is all leather embellishment, these tassels, the cute little camel face. Now, it gets even better, guys. These are like new, and they did come with the box. You can see on the bottom there, it says Kate Spade. These are a size 9.5. This is aftermarket, this little heel protector on these shoes, and it looks like there was a toe protector too, but they were gone when I found them. These were in marvelous shape. I did pick these up at a half-price shoe sale. I think all of the shoes that I have were on sale, guys. I do pop into the smaller local thrift stores all the time because, like, my St. Vincent de Paul charges $2 per pair for shoes. There is another animal charity that has half-price shoes on every Tuesday. Recently, Savers sent out a 30% off all shoes. I picked up 3 pairs of shoes there. So this is a cumulative haul, and also donations. My sister donated several pairs of shoes here. I believe the most expensive pair that is in this haul cost me $10. It is also, I'll save that one for last. It is also the pair of shoes that I expect to sell for the most. So I'll save that one for last so you guys can check it out. But yeah, these shoes I was so excited to find. I really had no idea that this was a rare style. I came home and I found 2 pairs listed, neither in a size 9.5 like I have, and I found about a dozen pairs sold. So I did use the word rare in all caps in my title, and like I said, in less than 20 minutes these sold. And these, I was fortunate enough to get them with the box, and there is no MSRP on them, but they did have that information there, which made them very easy to research. The next pair to sell very quickly is a pair of Vionics. I picked these up at the Savers 30% off coupon on all shoes. These are a pair of Vionics, and You guys often see Vionics in my shoe hauls because I really enjoy selling this brand. Although I have to tell you, I've slowed down on picking up Vionics. I've noticed that the thrift stores are on to us resellers, I think, because they tend to price Vionics up in my area and they are not reselling for the price that they once did. So be very careful about picking up Vionics. Now, why did I pick these up? I think they had these priced at like $7.49, and then I got the 30% off, and these are in really, really great condition. They are a pink patent leather. Look at the soles on these. They just look like they had been worn so little. I do clean all of my shoes, guys. Some of them just need a little wipe down with a disinfectant wipe, and others need a good polish and some Doc Martens and sometimes even shoe polish. But these are a size 8 and they are called the Roma, and this is all hook and loop closures. This is a comfort sole on them, and these sold in less than 24 hours. After looking at comps, I priced these at $35. I sent an offer for 20% off to all likers. Someone accepted in less than 24 hours. I consider that a win. I would rather accept $28 on these shoes and move them in less than 24 hours than hold on to them all summer long. Another quick seller. These are chacos, guys, and I like selling chacos, but I've never sold this type leather chaco sandal, and I thought, okay, it's worth a try. I got these at that little thrift store when I was driving home from Albuquerque. These were $3 a pair, and I picked up 2 pairs of chacos. I was going to keep a pair for myself, but they're not my size, and I thought they would work. I wore them around my house, and they were just too big for me, but these sold within about 6 hours of listing them. These are a brown leather. They're called the Wayfarer Otter, and this is just a brown leather wrapped midsole, rubber soles. Look at how good these soles look. Okay, these were not worn a whole lot, and I'm always looking for that, guys. The shoes that are in great condition. Now, these I did not polish up, and there is a few like scratches on the leather, but I think that's to be expected. I didn't want them to look shiny. They already look like they're in great condition. I had these listed for $60, sent out a 20% offer, and these sold for $48 in less than a day. I already shipped the last pair that sold. I will put a picture of the listing right up here for you to see. I did pick these up at Savers. They were originally $12 and some change. I want to say $49. I think that's the number that they use all the time. It's like $12.49 and the 30% off. This was a pair of Ugg Lily. They were from the Surf collection. They did have some Baja stripe detail on the back of these boots. They were a black leather shearling lined boot and by Ugg, and I have had pretty good luck selling Ugg boots. Ugg boots sell better for me than Ugg shoes, but I like the brand myself, and I did accept an offer for $50 on these boots, and they also sold in less than 24 hours. Everything else in this haul is looking for a new home, and I can't wait to put it into inventory, which is happening as soon as I finish filming this haul. If you can see, my shoe shelves are bare because I really wanted to share all of these shoes with you, but I'll tell you what, I get tempted to fill in the gaps and make everything look uniform. Okay, back to the shoes. This is a pair of Lands' End all-weather boots. I have never tried selling Lands' End, but these were in such good condition. They were very, very dusty, and I did come home and give them a good brushing. The quilted part right here just cleaned up nicely with a Lysol rub. They do open up right here to make them easy off and on. Very, very comfortable. You know, I did try these on. They are a size 8. I really have no use for an all-weather boot, but I tend to try on most boots and shoes that are my size because I'm a shoe lover. I love shoes, and I'm always questioning whether I should add them to my own personal wardrobe, and sometimes I try them out for a little bit. Next up is a pair of cowgirl boots. I find a lot of Western boots in my area. New Mexico has a lot of ranches and a lot of farmers here and a lot of Western wear. This is the normal uniform for a large majority of our population. Pretty particular about the Western boots that I pick up. Ariat's is a sure bet. This is a very, very popular brand, and the Fat Baby, which is what this is probably the boot style that I am looking for in good condition. These are a camo boot, but they also, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, they have a little bit of sparkle in them. These were so dusty. These boots were worn, and they came with a lot of dirt and rocks in the treads. So I did scrub these up and they cleaned up very nicely. I'm very happy about that. This rubber will get really dirty on these rubber soles, so they do need a wash with soap and water and a scrub brush, but they clean up very, very nicely. These are a size 8. They've received quite a bit of attention. I would say this and one other pair that I can't remember have received the most attention since they've been listed. Everything was listed in the last couple days. Next up is a pair of boots. Never tried this brand before. I usually stay away from boots that kind of look like Uggs, like Ugg dupes. I don't think this is necessarily an Ugg dupe. What would you say? This is called, the brand is Emu. This is an Australian brand. This is the Emu Ridge boot, and this has a hard rubber lug sole bottom on them. I think these are a size 8, if I'm not mistaken. These are an 8, yeah, an 8, and this is an all suede leather upper with that lug sole on them. And another thing that I want to point out, I am not drawn to suede shoes. They show wear so much faster than an all leather shoe, and an all leather shoe can be polished to look very, very nice. You can clean suede, but it is difficult, especially if it's really, really dirty, and these were not, guys. These were in really good condition, especially since they are such a light color. So I feel like I got very lucky there. I do not wear light colored shoes for that reason. They get so dirty so quickly. I don't like that look. So yeah, these were in really nice condition, but suede is a material that I always kind of double check. Black is the easiest, I think, to restore and have it look great, but when you get into the lighter colors, it's far more difficult. But I did think those were worth a gamble. I'm also really curious to see how well this brand does. I did find comps for the $30 price point for those shoes. That was the selling price. Now these I did pick up at the half-price shoe store, and I almost immediately regretted it. Although someone has liked these shoes, I usually stay away from traditional pumps similar to this. This is an all leather pump. You can see there is some texture on this, and they might even be vintage. I don't know. This is the brand Bruno Magli. These are a size 9.5. They are an all leather bottom. There is wear on the bottom, which is to be expected with a leather shoe. And there's a little bit of wear on the heel caps there, but they are still intact in place. This is a designer. I don't think it's a real desirable designer. This is a brand that the Real does accept, but I am not consigning with the Real. But I'm often looking for these pieces because I was doing that in the past. I picked these up for $3, and I did price them low, guys. I think they're priced at like $25, $28. Like I said, I almost immediately regretted purchasing these, but it was the only thing I picked up that day at the half-price shoe sale, and I guess I just didn't want to leave empty-handed, so I brought those home. Those are the only heels that are in this entire haul. Next up is a pair of gray suede leather boots. It's kind of a little cutout there. It does have some Lola hair on it. That's what happens when I store things just loosely in my office. The brand on these is Kenneth Cole Reaction. These are a size 11. That is the reason that I picked these up. These also came from the half price shoe sale. This is what the soles look like. They are in good used condition. I do like to add the larger sizes to my stores because I think they are much harder to find and they sell pretty well for me. I picked these up for myself. I did look at the size before I bought them. I thought that they said they were an 8.5. I brought them home. I polished them up. I cleaned them. I stuck my big foot in them and they were really tight. And I thought, what the hey? And then I discovered these are a size 7.5. They are red leather booties by the brand Born. You can see, I often, when I see this, I'm like, is that Fried? No, this is Born. And this is just a red leather bootie. I do like the lining inside of Born boots. It's super soft fabric in there. This is a comfort shoe. I used to wear a lot of Born shoes when I was working in Las Vegas, standing on my feet for 8 hours a day, and this is a nice work shoe. I picked these up for myself. Red leather booties. Very, very cute. So we'll see how these do. And one more pair of red leather booties, guys. I love red shoes. I think wearing red shoes will just elevate your mood. Give it a try if you don't believe me. These are by the brand Seychelles. I did get these at Savers as well. And I picked these up because other than being red, they all are all leather. They do have that woven leather look, which I think looks pretty bohemian. And I think with these cutouts on the side, these would be like the perfect little booties to wear with a dress, add a little pop of color. These also have rubber soles on them. These were very, very dusty and dried up. They just needed a nice leather conditioner, which I did condition them. They're my size and I am not keeping them. I did try them on. I did wear them around, but I am selling these. I'm trying so hard to sell things. I want to keep so much, and I have been keeping so much. This shirt, I just thrifted this, and this is Wild Fox, which, you know, there's not a big demand for Wild Fox anymore, but so I got this for myself. I will definitely keep this. I am not listing it. Next up is a pair of Keens. Keens are another brand that move pretty good during this time of year, the spring and summer months, and these are a size 8.5, I believe. Are they? Yes, these are an 8.5. I don't recall what they're called. Goodness, I don't remember. Keen is a brand that has kind of cooled off for me in the last few years, but I will pick these up if I can find them at a half-off shoe sale or at the bins. I definitely pick them up. The soles on these look really, really good. They're just, they're kind of like a dark gray. This is leather on top, and they have this elasticized Mary Jane strap. They are a slip-on. I wish I could remember the name. But like I said, if you are interested or want more information, just check out the listing in my Poshmark closet. Oh, these were a great find. I found these at the teacher's thrift store. That's what I like to call these, at the half-price shoe sale. Guys, this past month has been really crazy. I have not had an opportunity to spend the day thrifting. The days that the caregiver comes to the house, I have had appointments. I have had obligations, and I have not been able to just spend a day sourcing for my business, which has been okay. I have been listing a lot, and my expenses are down for the month of February, but I have popped into thrift stores. Generally, it's just like, let me pop in and look at the shoes, and that's what happened here. And it was half price on shoes when I went in. It's always half price on something, often shoes, and look what I found. Guys, these were marked at $14, and I picked these up for $7. These are Rothy's, and the color on these is flax, and I look at them, and I think they look cream, they look gray. Usually cream and gray together is kind of like a taupe color. I wouldn't even call these taupe. They're called flax, but these are Rothy's. These are authentic. They do say made in China. All of the information is right there. And oh, you can see it better on the back. These are a size 12. Size 12 Rothy's. I was very, very excited to find these in such a great size. I have no idea how these are going to do. These are called the flat. The rounded toe Rothy's are called the flats. I've been finding Rothy's quite a bit lately, and the price has kind of gone down. I don't expect that these are going to sell for over $70, but I do think that I have a unique size, so that might help on those. That was a fun find. I still get really excited when I find Rothy's. These I found at that little thrift store when I was returning from Albuquerque. These are a black suede studded flat with a Mary Jane style and an ankle strap, and let me show you right here. Everything sticks to this suede, but if you can see it right there, these are Fry. It does say Fry on the inside. The symbol is right there, but they are, it's kind of worn down. If you can see there, I tried to clean that up. There was a size dot on them. These are a size 6. I'm guessing that these probably were originally sold at TJ's or Marshall's because they use those stickers. I'll tell you what, when I purchase shoes, I do purchase shoes at TJ's, Marshall's, and whatnot. I take those stickers off immediately because once you wear them and leave the stickers on, they are there for life. This is what the bottoms of these look like, a size 6. So I do pick up smaller sizes on occasion if it's a great brand and a cute style. These next 2 pairs I thrifted before Christmas. I thrifted them to resell, and then I decided to try them, wear them, see what all the hype is about. And this is a pair of On Running or On Cloud. That is the symbol that you want to look for on these shoes. This is a really hot and trending brand right now. These are in the color Dune. They're called the Terry. They're terry because if you look right here, this is terry cloth. Now, I did research the website to find out more about these shoes, and they call this an experimental fabric. So I don't even know what the fabric is other than a textile, but they are a very soft shoe, a very comfortable shoe. They are a size, I'll show you the size right here. They're a size 8.5, but you're looking at it right there. Do you see that great big M? That means that these are men's. And I thought they were women's because I did find these at a thrift store in El Paso, Texas with all the women's shoes. So I thought these were an 8.5 women's. They were too big for me. They were just a little bit too long. And actually, as I was wearing them, I did wear these a few times. I felt like I was going to get the crease like when you're wearing shoes that are too long. And I decided to get them cleaned up. I did machine wash these and get them listed. And when I was photographing the size tag is when I realized I was wearing a men's size 8.5 shoe. But these are in really nice condition. There's not a lot of tread wear. I did, like I said, I wore these a few times, but they are in marvelous condition. On Clouds, On Running, I'm always looking for them. I do not resell a whole lot of athletic shoes, but I'm always looking for Noble. I'm always looking for On Clouds, Hoka's, if the price is right or if I find them at the bins, but not so much Hoka's anymore. Probably Noble and On Cloud are the athletic shoes that I am looking for. One more pair of On Clouds. Both of these On Clouds were purchased on the same day at the same thrift store. These are also a size 8.5. So you can see how I thought that they were both women's. These, in fact, are women's. And these, I think, are called the Flyer 4. On Running Flyer 4. These are gray and kind of a neon or fluorescent orange. They look like this. They do have, the tread wear on these is great as well. They have very little wear on them, in great condition. So what happened with these is I brought them home. I did scrub them up, machine wash them, and they were drying in my laundry room. And my mother went into my laundry room and found them and put them on and claimed them for her own. She did wear them for a couple times. They're a little bit too big for her. She's a true size 8, probably even a 7.5. So when I was able to get them away from her, I did clean them up again and get them listed. And guys, don't feel bad. My mother actually has probably 300 pairs of shoes. If there's anyone I know that has more shoes than me, it's my mom. So yeah, these are listed for sale now. We're about halfway through. We're on to bag number 2, starting with the shoes that I almost kept for myself. I thought that these would be a great casual summer shoe. This is also a pair of Chacos, and I picked these up driving home from Albuquerque at the St. Vincent de Paul. These are the color clay. They are a pink suede slide Wayfarer style Chaco. Did you see that? These are Chacos. Again, I think these were the same donor as the Chacos that sold very quickly. The soles look great. I mean, very little wear and really no scuffs to the suede on these. These were in marvelous condition. They're just too big for me. These are a size 9. I thought that they might work, but when you're wearing slides that are too big, your toes will just slide right off the top. So yeah, it's not a good look. I decided to sell these. I will be looking for these in my size or maybe a size 8 or 8.5. I will be looking for this. I think this is a great neutral color for spring and summer as well. These are a pair of Tevas. This is like they're called the Hurricane Tevas Sport Sandal. These are a size 8. They're in very good condition. They were dirty, as can be expected with hiking and sports sandals like these do that have the hook and loop closure. These sell for me all summer long, so I do pick them up only when I can find them at a great price. This is probably the lowest listing price of everything in the haul. I don't remember what I listed these for, guys, but they're probably going to sell around that $20 price point, which is going to only profit me about $10 or $11. They're very easy to list. These are machine washable, so very easy to get cleaned up and looking like new. Did I share the soles? I should probably share the soles with you. Look at how good they look. So yeah, I pick up Tevas when I can find them at a good price. And then next up, I have a pair of Kate Spade. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Is it on the back? It's pretty worn on the back. Let me show you right there. Kate Spade. Can you see it? Hopefully you can see that. I think these are called the Alex, but don't quote me on that. This is a suede leather fringe cuff leather shoe. There is some wear on them, and these are a size 9. I just think they're really cute. I love fringe, and guys, these have been in my IKEA bag, but you can get this fringe to lay down with just a quick steam of your steamer, and all that fringe will lay very nicely. I suggest that you steam them when they are not on your ankles though. But yeah, some Kate Spade cute summer sandals. Next up, these are more of a 4-season shoe. You could wear these year round. These were my sister's. She donated them to me. Look at them. She never wore them. In fact, they were wrapped in that like tissue. The horse bit was wrapped in tissue. I do take that off to photograph because I want my customer to see exactly what they are getting. I do not have the box for these shoes, and I could not find a stock photo either, but these are called Colhan 360, and they do have a cushion comfort insole on them. They are like new and a size 7. Okay, I'm trying to pick out all the shoes from my sister. This is a pair from my sister. Look how cute these are. She loves polka dots too. So I guess she was just done with these. These are just a leather bottom. This is a textile. It's actually a sheer polka dot strap there and then a leather toe loop on these. And the brand is, hope you'll be able to see it, Ancient Greek Sandals. These have a leather bottom on them, and these are a size 38, which I guess equates to a size 7 because my sister is a true size 7. I've never sold this brand. I've never come across this brand in the thrift store, but lo and behold, guys, these retail for a lot, like sometimes $250 for a pair of these sandals. I think I listed mine around $50. There's more though. I think she really likes this brand because she gave me 3 pairs. I think these are uber cute. Again, a very simple style, but this one is a calf hair or pony hair in a very light pink. These are in really nice condition as well. I think you might be able to see the brand a little bit better on this one. The other one was black on black. But yeah, I would say look for this ancient Greek sandals. If you see them in the thrift store, take a look, run comps. It might be worth picking them up. A lot of these had sold on Poshmark. You learn something new every day. This is not a brand that I have come across, so I had no reason to learn about it, but these are in pretty good condition and I am happy to sell them. These are uber cute, guys. These are called the, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this correctly, Icaria, and this is what they look like. These are a jelly by the same brand, Ancient Greek sandals. These are in the color blue and they have these wings on them. Ancient Greek sandals made these they were inspired by the Greek goddess Hermes, I want to say. I really don't know, guys. It's been a long time since I studied Greek mythology, but I guess she was... The wings have something to do with speed, not necessarily flying. If you know the stories of Hermes, please put it in the comments below because I don't. But I did see that it was inspired by that. I could not get these spotless on the bottom. That is as clean as they would come, but they are in really good condition. They do have an adjustable buckle right there, and I was able to find a stock photo, which I really think helps on these shoes because they don't have much of a shape. Even with a shoe form in them, they look much better on a foot. So real excited about these ancient Greek sandals, and I will let you know how they sell. Just a couple more from my sister. First up is a pair of Tory Burch sandals. They look like this. You can see there is a watermark on them, but this is a brown leather studded sandal. It's all leather. And almost, I don't know if you would call this gladiator. There is a toe loop, if you can see that there. These are a size 7. You can see that on the bottom. And you can also see the wear on the bottom. These were loved, but they are still in great condition with a lot of life left in them. So I'm always happy to add Tory Burch shoes to my closet. Speaking of which, my sister gave me these Tory Burch in box, and ta-da, this is what these look like. They are not new. These she wore. You can see there is quite a bit of wear on the bottom. They are a size 7. These are called the Lola, and they are in poppy orange jute. I will sell them with the box, but I just say original box included because these definitely have been worn and loved, but they are still in really great condition. I love wearing orange shoes, just like red shoes, just a fun pop of color. This jute upper and the patent orange leather strap on them. Really, really cute shoes. And Tory Burch shoes, I feel like, brings traffic to my stores. So yeah, I'm happy about that. I have the best sister in the whole wide world, guys. She donates all of her clothes to me when she is finished. In fact, she just let me know the other day that she has a bag of jeans for me. So I have to get up to Albuquerque to see her and pick up the jeans. These are a pair of UGG flip-flops with the shearling wrapped back heel strap on them. They look like this. They are in a sky blue color and they are in very good condition, but they do have a little glue residue. I was not able to clean that. I did use some Goo Gone and I could not remove that. But other than that, they are in pretty good condition. I think these are a size 8. Are you an 8? I think they're an 8, but my old eyes can't be certain. So if you are interested, well, you know where to look. This is another new to me shoe brand. I've sold activewear by this brand, but never a pair of shoes. So I kind of wanted to try them, and they have received a lot of attention. The Ariat boots and these shoes have received the most attention of all of the shoes listed in my haul for the past couple days. This is just a pair of like rubber slides by the brand Girlfriend Collective. These are a woman's size 8. I did try them on. I don't think they're as comfortable as they look. I really do enjoy slide sandals. I mean, they're so easy, right? You're barefooted, you just slide into them, jump in the car and go. These were really dirty, and that is just as clean as I could get them. Have you ever sold Girlfriend Collective? Let me know in the comments. I think I listed these for $36, and that was after researching the sold comps. This is kind of a tan color, and I think it's a great neutral color. We'll see how they do. That is kind of an experiment. Next up is a pair of Coach shoes. These are also from my sister. There is no size on these shoes. The size is actually illegible on it, so she did wear these loafers quite a bit. This is a metallic, almost like a bronze metallic loafer with a bit of a lug sole on them. I called these, I don't remember what they were called, but I called them the Coach penny loafer. They do have a title because there is a little coin in that penny loafer there, and that is the Coach coin in both of these. And these are in pretty good condition. There is still life left in these shoes. There is a little cracking on the insole. No peeling as of yet, but that could be coming in the future. I priced them accordingly. Happy to give those a try. I don't pick up all Coach shoes, but I'll tell you what, it is a brand that always sells eventually. It doesn't tend to be a quick mover for me. I've never sold this brand before. I'm going to give these a try because I've heard other resellers talk about this being a good brand. Now, this is just a classic block-heeled leather sandal, peep toe sandal. I think you could wear these to work. That's what they remind me of. The brand is Monroe. If you can see that right there. These I think are a size 9, if I'm not mistaken. It's right there. These are a size 9. That is about a 2.5-inch block heel, all leather sandal. Again, this is an experiment because Monroe is a brand I have never sold before. I do believe that they sell this brand at Dillard's. A lot of the Monroe comps looked pretty good. I did not find this exact style though. Black classic sandals, probably can't go wrong with them. Next up is a pair of Tevas. These are a size 7. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. See that little hand right there? Whenever I saw these, I thought they were Spiritual Gangster, but they are Tevas. And this is also, I think, a hurricane style, but it does not have that back heel strap. It does have a toe strap, and this is an adjustable strap, so you can make them as tight or loose as you want them. Purple, kind of Baja inspired straps on them. They were dirty, and they got a good scrub, and I do like that you can machine wash your Tevas. This is it, guys. I'm so stoked that I found these shoes. I'm really happy that I picked these shoes up. Half price. I paid $10 for them. They were originally $20. They do have tags on them. Do you see that tag? These are AS 98, all leather. Well, they do have a rubber sole on them. I did untie, this is just a piece of like straw twine. I took the tags off to photograph these because I thought they would photograph better. This is a platform, and it is all leather wrapped platform. This is what the, let me do it this way so you can see what the top looks like. So nice. Now AS 98 makes a very distressed, often burnished looking shoe, and these are right in line with that. These do have a rubber sole on them. They are a size 40. That is what the soles look like, never worn. A big kind of brass buckle on them. Yeah, I was very excited about them. I could not find the style name or any stock photos on these, so they may have been kind of an older style. I really don't know, but this is a brand that has always performed well for me, sold for over $100 every single time. This is the first time I have found sandal. Very, very excited. This is a brand I love to sell. Very happy to find them. I might have paid $20 for them, but that's also doubtful because I couldn't find any comps. I did find similar comps or similar styles of this shoe that sold for over $200, and that was not even with tags. And so finally, the time has come that I can put my shoes away. I can restock this shelf and start shopping for more shoes. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. I would love to see you in a future video. I will be back as soon as I can, and I'll share some clothes and some stuff that I'm selling. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Blessings to all of you.